Okay. Welcome. Welcome, and Happy New Year, everybody. It's a new year, new podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Steven. Oh, that's a terrible opening to a podcast. I don't even know who I am
But
anymore.
continue.
I don't even know who I am anymore, Anthony. All right. Well, I'm your co-host, Steven.
I'm your co-host Anthony. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you have a
And
blessed one.
yes, and we are now the new and improved Gaming Hermanos. You know, this is the Gaming Hermanos broadcast or podcast. Well, it's a broadcast technically, Anthony, but it's the podcast. We decided to go with a new name since New Year, new name. We haven't been around for a while, so figured we need a revision. And me and Anthony are huge fans of Breaking Bad, so we kind of wanted to incorporate a little Breaking Bad. So we named ourselves Hermanos. But
Yeah, I actually love it. So
yeah, I told you it looked good on the title, Anthony, when you typed it. he didn't think for a second he thought it was corny, but I told him, once you type it out, it actually looks really nice.
I was saying Los. Oh no, actually no idea. I
That
did
was
say it was
me.
a little corny. Yeah,
That was me, but you said I think it'd be
it.
a little too Spanish. And I was like, okay, well, we'll just say Los Gaming Hermanos when we actually refer to ourselves in a podcast, and just type the, so everybody knows the, because everybody knows the. That's a universal word, the.
Yeah.
But I hope everybody's coming back from a great holiday season.
I hope you guys are all safe and didn't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
I know it's been a while since we've done this, but
it has. And in case anybody's wondering, if you got the previous podcasts, do you hear echoing? No, you don't. You know why? Because I am in a new residence. I am not. I am not broadcasting from the library anymore.
Yeah, it was just in our old podcast, the Outer Rim podcast. It was a lot of struggle with that one because we had a lot of internet issues with Steven, and not to mention getting everybody on the right track because we had two other people on the part of the podcast, and now it's only down to two, so it was a lot easier and better internet for Steven. So definitely
way better internet, because before it was too stressful. I couldn't really go to the library every single week because it was just too stressful, and the rooms that were available, that private rooms that I could go into, not all of them were available at the time because there'd be other people in it. I'm like, well, I can't do a podcast. I can't do it out in the open. People are gonna be looking at me like I'm weird. But
wait, real quick, Steven, I don't want to cut you off here. People that are watching me play Dragon Ball FighterZ right now, I haven't played Fighters in I don't know how long, so I'm probably gonna get my ass rocked. Just letting you guys know that
Anthony. Now. Sure, you're just naturally bad.
I haven't played Fighters. It's been like at least a month or two since I've fully gotten into Fighters. So, but anyway, keep going.
I've got the Spyro trilogy. I grew up with Spyro. I love Spyro, my little dude there. My little purple dude. Anyway, so yeah, the internet situation was really terrible because I lived out in the country. Because I've mentioned this before, but for those who haven't heard in a long time or new, I had a very terrible internet connection set up there. I had satellite internet, and everybody knows who's had satellite internet that it's absolutely bogus. It's absolutely terrible. You don't have fast connection or anything. Streaming is basically a bust. You're lucky if you ever stream, and it kind of works during the day, but at night, everybody that is connected to the satellite through that same company is basically streaming. So it's causing a lot on the server, and it's really a bummer to try to really broadcast anything or stream anything because it's so bad. Because everybody's doing it all at once, so just too much traffic. So, it was absolutely horrible. I was basically there for 2.5 years, putting up with terrible internet. But now I'm out. I'm in a new place. We moved here in November, and it's absolutely wonderful. I love having faster internet again. Being able to stream without having to, worry about, oh, crap, all Netflix froze, or have to worry about when it rains or whatever, all the internet went out, because now we got DSL. With satellite, if it was raining or windy or anything, internet would crap out, just like that. And
yeah, that would definitely get annoying to go through all that,
well, it was definitely annoying at
all the
first, and then
time.
I kind of got used to it, and then I realized I got annoyed at it again because it was acting up even more than it ever did before. So you know.
Yeah, I can see how at first, because what your whole life, right? You're used to having good internet, right? So
Yeah, and that's the thing is like a lot of people don't understand. You know, they don't know when they have a good thing until it's gone. You know,
yeah, so
but I was prepared to make that sacrifice only because I'm an outdoorsy person, so I like outdoors. You know, so and I loved it out there in the country. It's just the downside was, one of the sacrifices you had to make was terrible internet. You know, you still had it, but it wasn't as fast as you're used to. It's
yeah.
like kind of like internet back in the days, like in the early 2000s with broadband and all that stuff. The only thing missing was the
Yeah.
dial-up connection.
Well, I'm glad you have better internet because we have ever since Steven has had, bad internet, it's been pretty hard for us to all stay in contact over the last couple years. So,
Yeah, the only way I
but
could stay in contact with Anthony was to call him because we tried to talk at
yeah,
a
we
party.
yeah we were still in contact, like, off air and in our own time, but never like on PlayStation and or
Yeah,
whatever
and we
everything
and we
else.
try
So
to we try to strike up conversations, with everybody else. I try to hook up to a party, but there was just too much lag in between parties. So like I'd be talking, and and then it wouldn't catch up in time,
someone
or like
else will
there
be
was just a
talking.
10-second delay or something like that. It was terrible. And it
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
even
was
work
pretty
all the
bad.
time. It'd actually break up and everything. You couldn't hear anybody. It was pretty terrible. And I know Anthony felt bad for me because Anthony's a big gamer and he wouldn't be able to stand that.
Yeah, yeah, it would definitely be tough. It would definitely be tough. I mean, but
But
no,
you know
I'm
what
glad
got
you're
me?
back
You know
now.
what? You know what got me through that though, Anthony? In
What?
2016, when I got a Nintendo Switch, that helped me through that because
Yeah, that's
it definitely helped me through it because it was still new, and I didn't. There was nobody else that had a Switch that I knew. Uh, and when I got the Switch, I was just playing games. The one game that I was really looking forward to that was out uh, was Splatoon 2 when it was coming out. And
really
yeah,
Splatoon. That was the
Splatoon
one.
2. That was because that was the only big game that was coming out immediately for the Switch. There were
Oh,
other games
okay.
out like ARMS and stuff like that. Mario Kart 8 that kept me busy more than anything else because Splatoon 2 when that came out, I was looking forward like, well, let's see if I could stream online. Nope, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I can still play Adventure though. I can still play the campaign, but Mario Kart though kept me busy. I was always occupied on Mario Kart, and then Super Mario Odyssey came out, and I was absolutely
Stupid Mario.
no. I said Super Mario.
Oh, I thought you said stupid. I'm like, oh.
No, Super Mario Odyssey came out, and man, I love that game because I'm a huge Mario fan. I grew up with Mario, so so that was able to keep me occupied throughout the other games and stuff that was on the Switch, because internet was terrible. Um,
Yeah.
but um, but speaking of Switch, Anthony finally picked himself up a Switch a few days ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know what he's saying, like what helped him through all that for the Switch. I can see why. I mean, I recently just bought a Switch, not even, yeah, like 3 or 4 days ago, and I am completely in love with it. I'm glad I should have bought it a long time ago. So, but I'm actually kind of glad I waited at the same time because I was able to get, Zelda, Smash Bros, Pokemon all at the
That
same
was the other
time, and I
thing.
won't have to wait.
Zelda really kept me intact too. You know.
Yeah, so I'm really glad with my purchase of the Switch. I'm definitely a Nintendo fan. I mean, I was a Nintendo fan when I was younger, but as I got older, I gravitated towards
Well,
Xbox and
and I
PlayStation. But
think Anthony, that's something that just about everybody in the U.S. has in common. They've all had at least one Nintendo product throughout their life.
oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure at least one. I mean, at least one. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. I skipped the Wii and the Wii U. Uh,
oh yeah,
I
I skipped the Wii U. I had the Wii. I did have the Wii.
See, we had an SNES and N64 growing up.
Yep,
It crapped
same.
out before I got older though to be able to really appreciate it. But then I ended up getting a Game Boy Color, and that I actually got from a friend of mine when I was a kid. He gave me a Game Boy Color because his parents were getting him a brand new Game Boy Color because he didn't like the color or something like that. And it's like, well, why can't they just take it back? Of course, I was a kid. I didn't ask that. I was like, oh, thank you. You know?
Yeah.
And I enjoyed what I had on the Game Boy Color. It was a lot of fun. I was like, man, these are really cool. And at the time, you know, when you're still that young and the technology the way it was at the time, that was like very impressive. And then I got a Game Boy Advance, like a couple years later, and I absolutely had fun. And guess what got me really into Mario?
What?
Super Mario Kart, or it's Mario Kart Super Circuit. And it came with a bundle. It came with a pack and everything with the Game Boy Advance and charger. And my brother, he got a Game Boy Advance as well, so we were able to play Mario Kart together via the sync cables. And when we'd be on a long car ride or something, we'd be playing Mario Kart. And of course, there was no backlight. Listen, if these are younger kids in the audience, listen. Back in those days, we didn't have cell phones and stuff. I mean, we had cell phones, but we didn't have gaming little consoles that had backlights in them. There was no light. If you wanted a light on
Yeah,
like the
that
game,
was horrible.
you're telling me, especially when the sun glare, you know.
Yes.
Oh, if you wanted a light, you'd have to buy one of those lights that you kind of cover over.
You gotta attach. You gotta attach it to the Game Boy.
Yeah.
I remember I had one of those for the Game Boy Advance to play, so I can play it at nighttime. My grandpa had bought it for me. He hooked it up, and then just flip it up or whatever, and it's a little light, so I can still see at nighttime if I want to play at night. God,
Yeah.
those are the struggle days, bro.
They had that
Lord.
that big magnifying glass though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when they came
So
out with the SP, the Game Boy SP, I thought that was like the greatest thing ever because it had a light, it was lit up and everything throughout the whole night and everything, bro.
yeah.
Did you ever have a SP? A
I
Game Boy
know
SP?
that was the one thing when I saw that they had the SP and it had a backlight. I was so excited for that. I was like, finally, something that I can actually see. But I didn't get that. The next handheld system I ended up getting was years later, but was after I got the Nintendo GameCube for Christmas. And I remember I really wanted the GameCube for one specific reason, and that was Godzilla. Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee. And I didn't care that I did not have a GameCube. I wanted the game because at least I know I have the game. And the one Christmas, I opened up the game first, and I was so super excited. My grandma bought it for me. I got the game first, and it was absolutely amazing. I was like, oh yes. I didn't care I didn't have a GameCube. I mean, I really wished I had one so I could play it, but I didn't care. Next gift to open up was from Santa, and it was a Nintendo GameCube. It was the Indigo, and it was the bundle. It had Super Mario Sunshine with it, and that kept me. That was the first time I really I think just really got me into wanting to play all Mario games because from what I played, the two games I played, because I did play Mario 64, I think, just a little bit as a kid, but Mario Circuit and that game, Mario Sunshine, is what really cinched my love for me for Mario.
Yeah. I mean, I love Mario stuff. It wasn't Mario that got me into Nintendo. It's like everybody else. Like it was
Yeah, you said it was
it was
Zelda with you.
Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda with you.
Yeah, it
And
was
that's the
Zelda
thing.
for
That's the
me,
beauty
yeah.
about Nintendo, is there were games on there for everybody that could give everybody some type of love, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody has their own way on how they got into Nintendo. Mine was Mario, and yours was Zelda. You know.
Yep.
And in fact, when Anthony got his GameCube, his came with Mario Party.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And for the first one, I'm surprised you remember that.
That was the other thing too, Anthony. Is I'd be at my grandma's house. I'd rent Mario Party games, and I'd be up literally all night as a kid, just playing by myself Mario Party.
Yeah, Mario. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it for the Switch yet. For this version, is it still as good?
Well, I don't
as
know.
it was
I'm gonna
back
find
then,
out
or-
tonight, you know, because I'm gonna be hooking it up to the TV and everything and playing with my family. So We'll find out, you know. And then
Wait, so you haven't played it yet?
Oh, well, I tried to play it when we were at the restaurant Sakura down the street from the house, but because we had our Joy-Cons available and got the tabletop application. So, unfortunately, though, there was a lot. There's tutorial thing, and I was like, man, I just wanted to get in and enjoy it and eat, but I have to go through a tutorial. I'll just wait till I get home for that. So me and Mindy instead played Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that you know, haven't played it yet. I know you told me you had it, but I didn't know.
No, I haven't played it yet.
So what ones have you played for your Switch?
Let's see. Well, let's see. I just bought Mario Tennis Aces. Haven't played that yet. I've played Super Smash. Of course, I've got Mario Kart. So, let's see. So Mario Party and Mario Tennis Aces are games for my Switch I have not played yet.
Okay. Hold on, Steven. Did you make sure your for the thing the party settings, everything's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and you just heard everybody. A kind of behind the scenes listen to how we fix everything.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. And I just recently bought a new Nintendo 3DS. So the 3DS XL. So I'm really liking it. You know, I've been playing Mario Kart 7 on it with the 3D on. It's pretty cool. Really makes you feel like you got mini racers in your pocket.
Wait, mini what?
Mini racers? What'd you think I said?
Oh no, I just I got it all mixed up for a minute.
And then other news, you know, kind of off topic here. Well, way off topic because it has nothing to do with games. Anthony knows, but none of you know, I got married in August of last year, 2018.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah. I couldn't believe it when he told me, so.
Well, I mean, I've been with her for 8 years.
Oh, shit, really? It's been that long?
It's been that long, Anthony. I know.
That's insane.
8 years of my life wasted. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I agree. No, I'm kidding.
So.
No, but.
Yeah, so my wife lives with me, and of course now I got a really promising career now. Really loving it so far. Don't want to jinx it too much. But you know, kind of getting I'm planning on getting my own place. Yes, everybody, I live with my parents.
No way you said it, bro.
I knew somebody's gonna go.
You.
I know, but
no,
I know somebody's in the
you,
comments gonna go,
"Ah,
this guy lives with his parents." You know it's gonna happen. That's okay. My brother of 42 lives with my parents too.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that when you said. I mean, I'm not judging your brother, but damn, that's crazy. I mean, what you said, he's the one that has, you know, personal problems, right? So it's whatever.
Yeah.
I can understand.
I'm planning on getting out of my house, or out of my parents' house. I'm planning on moving. I'd like to move by the beginning of summer, end of spring. Of course, after I get myself a car. No, everybody, I don't have a car either.
Wait, I thought you did.
I did. Remember, I did have one, but remember my brother busted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my parents gave me their car. It was a Chrysler Cirrus, and you know, he's always rough on his cars, and you know, when he was borrowing it and everything, he just ruined it, and the brakes were, you had to really push it to the floor to stop, and before they were really sensitive brakes, and this time it was just like you had to really push to the floor to be able to stop.
Jeez.
Yeah, so never again am I making that mistake letting him borrow my car. I mean, it's okay if I can borrow his car, but I'm not letting him borrow mine because I take good care of my cars. So yeah, I'm gonna get a car first, then eventually get myself a place, you know, where me and my wife can move into, and probably rent first off, and then eventually save up to. And believe it or not, I actually don't have any. I don't have any credit established either, people. No, I don't. Basically, my life hasn't even started yet, and I'm 28 years old.
Wait, calm down, man. It's okay. You gotta say all that.
But I think it's good though.
Hey, man, it's a good thing. Live in America, bro. America.
America.
It's never too late.
No, it's never too late, and and that's a good thing is I don't have any credit, so I don't have any bad credit, so I can I have a fresh start on my life when I'm ready. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, because this is supposed to be about a gaming podcast, and we're deep into life stuff right now. But
hey, who said it had to be a gaming podcast? That was just we are the gaming brothers, the gaming Hermanos, man.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, man. Hey, I'm just saying, like, like when you plan on doing this stuff for yourself?
Well, I'm already working on it now because I got a career. So I'm now that the holidays are over, I'm going to start saving money and hopefully get myself a car. And after that, save up for a place to move to.
Okay. So, I know you and Mindy got married, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
when do you guys plan on having because didn't you say you guys just got like the papers and shit, right? So,
Yeah.
Would you guys plan on doing like a real wedding?
We do. We plan on having a real wedding. I don't know when, but we do plan on having an actual wedding. And my brother, he's getting married in 2020. He not the brother that lives with my parents, but my other brother that lives in Ohio. My younger brother. So he's getting married. He's doing what me and my wife wanted to do, which was get married on a beach in Florida.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm thinking about suing him.
That's pretty cool.
I'm just kidding.
That sounds legit.
No, but I could tell that you could tell that's what I could tell. We're definitely related because we have the same type of taste. Because he didn't know that that's where I wanted to get married, so that's how I know that we have the same taste because he didn't take that idea from me. So I'm happy for him. Even though he's the one young douchebaggy brother that everybody's got in the family who has brothers.
Wait, is this that Jeff one, right? Your brother Jeff, that one?
No, Edward. No, remember Jeff.
Oh, Edward. Jeff is your friend.
Yeah, Jeff's my best buddy. He's in the Marines.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting married in 2020. He just basically got engaged, and the first thing me and my brother here said to my mom was we thought he was already engaged because he's been with this girl so long and they've been talking about engagement before, so we already thought they were engaged. But no, they're engaged now, and so they're going to get married in Florida. And of course, Mindy, she's all excited because she loves Florida.
Oh, so you guys are all planning on going down there, huh?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to invite my older brother. Not my oldest brother, but my older brother. Only because of the bad tensions between him and the rest of my family. So,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, because it's it's Florida. We go down there and see family because I got family that lives down there in Florida. My uncles and stuff, and so it's nice. So I can't wait for that. I don't know what beach they're going to go to get married though. So I don't know exactly where. I would assume they'd want to get married on a beach that's at least close to my one uncle. He lives in Crystal River, and then my other uncle lives in Winter Haven, close to Orlando.
So let's try to shift this here. I think we've had enough of story time.
I don't know. If you guys kind of like hearing about other people's lives, go ahead and post it down in the comments below on either of our videos. Just let us know what you want to hear next. Whether you want to know what size head we have or what.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Well,
speaking of head,
Steven,
my dog's in there humping.
Oh my God.
Lily, stop it.
Yeah, see, this is why the podcast hasn't been back, guys, because of this stuff like this. It's not the internet. It's not anything else. It's this.
Hey, you talking about
Anyway,
everybody just goes to
Steven.
the internet to see cats. That's all.
So anyway, Steven, other what are the games have you played besides Switch games?
Let's see. Well, I've played Red Dead a little bit. I have not completed Red Dead, people. No, I have not. So please don't spoil it. If you spoil it, you're a douchebag. Deserves to die.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Uh, hey, we have fun here, Anthony. Okay,
He doesn't mean it.
I don't mean it,
guys.
I don't mean it. Actually, I do.
Jeez.
So yeah,
Anyway,
I still am confused about the online aspect because when I first started, I didn't know you could change your hair, and I don't know if I could do it again. My guy looks like Doc Brown from Back to the Future for some reason. I have no idea why, and I don't know how to change it, but that's exactly how he looks, and I am mad about that. I didn't know he could change the look of his hair. His face looks ugly as sin too.
well, I mean, I haven't really been playing. I've been playing through my Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Been getting ready for Kingdom Hearts 3. Been waiting for this game for over 14 years now, or about to be 14 years.
Hmm?
So it's a long time coming. So I'm really excited for that. What else have I been playing besides Switch related stuff? Really, that's it. Really, I haven't really played it. Oh, I played Dead Rising 2 with my one buddy.
Man, I haven't
But
played Dead Rising 2 in forever.
well, you played it? Seriously?
Yeah, Dead Rising 2? Yeah, back in the 360 days.
I did not know that. I
Yeah.
didn't think you played those type of games.
There was a weird odd time where I was actually into zombies, and I played
Oh
it.
no, I do remember that because I remember you were into The Walking Dead. You like binge watched the first like 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So I do remember that, but
Yeah,
I didn't know
and
you
then-
were into the games.
Yeah, you know, I played some of them because remember too, we also played Dead Island.
Oh yeah, that's right. Me and you and
Ralph. remember
Yeah.
when Ralph was mad because I turned off the radio in the building?
No, Steven, you did fuck us on that though, because like, get this, guys, man. Steven had the music on, right?
No, and Ralph did. I turned it off, and he got mad because I turned it off, and I told him why.
It was Ralph that did it. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ralph screwed us in because when we opened the door, remember, they had
Yeah,
all
there
those
were
zombies out there.
There were
and
zombies
those...
everywhere. He got mad
No,
at
the
me.
crazy thing was they were just chilling out the door. They were just waiting. They weren't doing nothing.
They
walking
were
around. They were just outside
Ralph
the
was
door.
so mad because I turned off his radio, and I said, "Dude, the zombies are gonna hear it." And then what does he do? He opens the door and he gets attacked by one.
No, that shit was hilarious.
And then the one game, remember I played, what was that game? That one that was on the 360 that we had high hopes for, especially you. And then they just backed out on the multiplayer and basically just screwed everybody.
Oh, State of Decay.
Yes, they immediately knew which one because State of Decay, and then State of Decay 2 was
State
any
of Decay
better.
had like all the potential. I think
It did.
I mean,
I think it did too. It was awesome the aspect that you had to start over if you died.
yeah, it gave me some serious Walking Dead. I mean, yeah, Walking Dead vibes. For people that don't know, I'm a huge Walking Dead diehard fan. So, but yeah, that game had all the potential to be exactly what I wanted in a zombie game. But
And I am a huge Breaking Bad fan. Diehard.
I am
Breaking
too.
Bad fan.
But I'm saying like it's
No,
like
you love
hardcore,
Walking Dead
but
more than
it's-
Breaking Bad though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Um,
But no, I'm saying like, what is your go-to thing all the time? Is it Breaking Bad or is it something else?
Breaking Bad. Although,
Is it?
right, yeah. Right now though, I've been actually getting to a show that's on Amazon Prime right now. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called The Man in the High Castle.
Nope, never heard of it.
Okay, yes, everybody. I'm finally actually going to put on some gameplay here. It's actually The Man in the High Castle. It's about an alternate reality if the Allies lost the war. If we lost the war, and Germany and so basically the Nazi Reich and the Japanese Empire won, and basically like the whole east to Midwest part of the United States is ruled by the Nazi Reich, and then there's in between that, right after that, it goes right through, like, for example, through Colorado. It's called the neutral zone, and after the neutral zone on the west coast area, then you got Japanese Empire territory. And the neutral zone, I believe, in my opinion, is I just started season 2. I believe the neutral zone is basically like kind of to give enough leeway in between both empires, so that there's no like turmoil or anything from like right on the borders of each other. You know, kind of like North and South Korea. We're not getting political here. Don't worry, people. But yeah, I believe though that the whole show in general is a great representation of how it would have been, because that's always intrigued me. What would it be like if we lost the war? You know. So, and it's a really good show. So, you know, it's definitely, if none of you have ever seen it, it's definitely worth a watch, especially if you're a World War II buff, like I am. Definitely give it a watch. And Anthony, I think you would definitely really like it too. It's kind of got like a Breaking Bad feel to it, except nobody breaks bad. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, I've been watching that. It's really good. I've also been watching The Orville with Seth MacFarlane, basically kind of a parody of Star Trek Next Generation. It's on Hulu. It's actually really funny.
What I've been watching a lot lately is Better Call Saul.
Yes, I finally got Anthony into Better Call Saul. It took like 3 years. Oh no, 4 years for him to get into Better Call Saul.
Hey, I watched it when it first premiered. I just didn't get into the first episode, so I was like, you know what? I wasn't feeling it. But now that I gave it another chance, I'm glad I did. I am liking it more.
Oh yeah.
I'm on season 2 right now, so but
it's definitely a great show. Even a real lawyer watched it and said that everything that Jimmy does, like in the courtroom and everything, is completely accurate.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's actually a review that you can watch on YouTube. But
hey, you know what? The one thing that'll get me is if Anthony Hopkins talks to Saul, or what's his name? Bob. What's his name? Wait, his name's Bob, right? The actor for Saul.
Oh yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk. There you go. Because Anthony Hopkins wrote Bryan Cranston, or whatever, told Bryan Cranston that was the most amazing acting he's ever seen during Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
So, if he can get it, that right there, even if Better Call Saul doesn't win any Emmys or anything like that, I would take that as a W. Like, yo, Anthony Hopkins just said that. That's one of the best acting scenes that he's ever seen. That's an Emmy right there to me.
No, and that's the thing is Bob Odenkirk. He's a tremendous actor, tremendous comedian, and there's the old adage too that if you're a comedy actor, you can do drama, but if you're a drama actor, you cannot do comedy.
See, the good thing about Better Call Saul is it has comedy, but it has that dark humor.
No, it's got that realistic aspect to it. It's realistic, like.
You know, and I mean, yeah, I can see some of that in there, but anyway, like, yeah, Saul has been really good. I'm definitely digging it. I did see all of Haunting of Hill House. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
No.
I finally watched that. I mean, really, you haven't seen that yet?
Wait, what is it?
It was like the Haunting of Hill House.
What is that?
It's on Netflix. You definitely need to check it out. Dude, it's like everywhere. I don't know how you haven't heard about it. But yeah, finally watched that with Marcella, girlfriend. Yeah, but yeah, that was really good. That was really good. And I'm not really into like the supernatural. Is it really supernatural? Yeah, like ghosts and stuff like that. But that was really good. It was really good.
I have to give that a watch.
And what else is? Oh, Bird Box. Seen Bird Box during Christmas. Did you see that, Steven?
Wait, what is it?
Bird Box?
No.
You know what it is?
It kind of rings a little bell, but
it's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, that's been there. Saw that. That's about it. I mean, I see you're not Stranger Things fan, are you?
I've been actually wanting to sit down and actually try watching it.
You need to watch that show.
Because Millie Bobby Brown's in it, and she's going to be in the new Godzilla movie.
Yep, she sure is.
So I want to see how her acting is in general.
But yeah, she, I mean, they just announced on New Year's Day, or I think around probably at midnight for New Year's, for season 3 of Stranger Things. Gonna be in July 4th this year.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of new things, me and Anthony did see the new Halloween when it came out. Absolutely love it. Yeah. My second favorite Halloween movie.
I was gonna say that is probably my second favorite Halloween movie. I mean, I just love the first one so much. It's just a classic.
It is. It was just. It didn't do anything spectacular or anything, you know. It's not like how, because Anthony and I do agree that a lot of horror today isn't really horror at all. It's kind of like nonsense. Like, there doesn't seem to be real plot to it. Even if there is a plot, there seems to be a lot of unnecessary filler in between it.
Yeah. Well.
And the one thing too is a lot of them don't get back on is they really don't make you care about the characters. It's when you care about, for example, on Halloween, you stuck with Jamie Lee Curtis throughout the whole beginning of the movie, and then you want her to survive by the end of it. In this one, they kind of just introduce you. They don't give you any backstory or kind of like a little insight to their life or anything, and you don't know about this person. And it's like if they die, oh, well, that sucks for that person.
Yeah. The best thing about, you know, the Halloween movies is that it has that where it can happen to anybody. And he's just a psycho, you know, that just picked the, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I like.
They used to be the one that was picked.
And I like that they changed it back to that, because after the Halloween sequel took over with the whole aspect of they basically, it was all now just family. He was only after family. It was just if anybody was in the way, he'd kill him. But he didn't go after anybody on purpose. It was always to get to family. That was it. Now it's back to, hey, I'm killing everybody. I'm back in Haddonfield doing what I want. Oh, look. There's Jamie Lee Curtis. Well, let's see if I can finish what I started.
Is that you think that was what it was about?
That is what it's about, because they said they took all the aspect of it that she's not family.
Oh, okay, because I didn't know they were still doing that, because I figured, like, once he saw her, it's like, oh yeah, there she is, but I thought he was just killing people at random at first, but...
Well, I think he wanted to come out because he did want to get her, but he also wanted to get back to killing in general, but he felt like one of his biggest obstacles was, like, to feel like he can truly move on and kill like he did before, is to just kill her. Because she was basically the first one he saw. I mean, he killed a tow truck driver to get the coveralls before, and but when he first saw her, he was like, "Okay, well, she's my first target." And he set on something on his target. He's not going to stop until he kills that target, and then goes after another target. So, he gets fixated on specific people, but he'll kill along the way. But now it's the whole fact that it's not his sister, so he's just picking anybody he wants now, which is more terrifying, like you said, because it could be anybody. You know, it's not family.
Yeah. Yeah, well, overall, Halloween was a good movie.
And it was, the music was, once again, I love the intro to it.
Oh, yeah, the intro was pretty good.
I went to AMC Theater an hour away to me to see it, and I had reclining chairs. I was just laying back watching.
Speaking of movies, I know you're not into it, but since I'm playing a Dragon Ball game. Dragon Ball Super Broly is coming in theaters on the 16th.
Who named it that? Broly.
Hey, don't be hating, bro. Like, man, this movie is gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane.
Oh, see, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan.
That's what I'm saying. But everybody else in the world is. I mean, because this movie's gonna kick ass, and I cannot wait to see it in theaters.
Everybody's freaking out over that
tickets.
Detective Pikachu movie. Another thing I'm not a fan of is Pokemon. But Anthony is.
I am. I do love Pokemon. Okay, since we're talking about movies here, Steven, what is the movie that you're looking most forward to this year? Since for 2019.
This year, the Breaking Bad movie.
Wait, that's coming out this year?
Supposed to.
I didn't know it was coming out this fast.
It's supposed to come out like the later part of 2019.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I didn't think it was gonna come out this year. I thought we were still at least another 2 years, probably.
Well, you know what?
We just got announced last year.
You know, we could be. So I don't know, but I know if it's coming out this year, that's by far what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. For me this year, for movie, I'm not gonna count Dragon Ball Super since that's already coming out. It's definitely Avengers Endgame.
I am looking forward to that one as well.
That I'm really looking forward to. I mean, Spider-Man's gonna be good too.
Yeah.
Did
Did you see the teaser and the poster for Sonic the Hedgehog?
Jesus Christ.
It's a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh. Did you see somebody actually superimpose an actual hedgehog onto Sonic's body? On what it looked like? And it absolutely looks terrible. Because it looks like Sonic's going to have actual hedgehog eyes and everything. Like, I love hedgehogs to death. They're cutest little things, but I'm sorry, that's not what Sonic the Hedgehog looks like. Like, just the whole aspect is just absolutely terrible.
I would say so.
Why not just?
Yeah, I mean,
so why not just put a CGI Sonic the Hedgehog in as Sonic the Hedgehog, and then make it more of a realistic-looking CGI movie? You know, so it'd be more believable and more fun. You know, I don't think imposing a CGI character of a fictional character into the real world really makes sense to me, honestly.
well, I'm not looking forward to that at all. So
I'm not seeing it.
Okay, Steven, so we talk about movies here. What's your most anticipated game for this year?
Ooh, I have no idea, you know, because there's still a lot of games that have not been announced yet. I'm going to have to really wait till E3, you know, so we really hear some definitive answers to those, you know, because I know there's going to be a whole big bunch. I mean, I know one big game I'm looking forward to is Yoshi coming out for the Nintendo Switch. So, but I know I'm getting Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe this month. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't know.
It's easy for me. Well, not easy, because there's a lot of games coming out this year, but it's definitely Kingdom Hearts 3. It was a 14-year wait, and that's finally coming out. So that's definitely my most anticipated for right now. But after that, since that's coming out this month,
what's that, man?
Have Days Gone.
We're just gonna have to wait till E3.
I mean, if they really do release the that RPG Pokemon game this year, then I'll probably take it. But also Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 exclusive to the Switch. I'm also really excited for that.
And that's what I told Anthony. I said the new Pokemon RPG guaranteed, because they already had Super Smash as their holiday, as basically holiday sell, like for the game, for the holiday gift. They're gonna wait for Pokemon RPG at the end of the year. I guarantee you, they're gonna announce it at E3, and it says it's gonna be released at the end of the year. But I can see it, because at E3 they didn't give anything away for Smash for the end of the year. Still got closer. So that's what I think they're gonna do that with Pokemon.
You really think it's gonna be released this year? We haven't seen a screenshot or anything of it. So I don't know, man.
I know, but we didn't have any screenshot or anything like that when ever since the Switch was released. And the only actual news we got of Super Smash coming was at E3, and that was just a little teaser. That was the only thing we had got up to that point, was that little teaser. So that's why I think that they're gonna wait to show off anything at E3, because you know they're working on it. We didn't know they were working on Smash, and they brought it out within a year. And so that's why I think Pokemon, they've already been working on it for a while now. And I think they're going to have that as their big holiday item.
I hope so, because that game can't come out soon enough. So, same thing with Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We at least got a trailer for that at the Game Awards. So, at least we know that's for sure should be coming next year, or this year now. So, but I mean, I don't know about Pokemon. I still think that might be a 2020, but if it comes out this year, amazing. So,
no,
definitely take it.
I definitely think it's coming out by the end of this year. Just and you can quote me on it, Anthony.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. So Steven, are you still a Mass Effect fan?
Just of the first 3 games, not of anything else.
Because I was gonna say, I remember you never actually said it. Why don't you tell us your experience with the first 3 games and how you got into it? Because I just want to tell people that this is also a Bioware.
So I got into Mass Effect because I felt left out when I would hear Dom, if any of you remember who Dom was. Dom and Anthony would sit in here. They would sit in a party talking about Mass Effect and just different characters, and I'd feel left out of the whole pack because I don't even know anything that they're talking about. And Andy kept telling me to play it, so I played the one demo before. I didn't really care for it. But then I got back into it, and actually really liked it, you know. And I actually fell in love with Liara. I did. She was my romantic interest the whole time. I never cheated on her or nothing like that.
Oh yeah, you did do that, right? Actually, no, let's say that for a future podcast, a full Mass Effect podcast.
I don't care. I'll tell them right now. I ain't got nothing special.
Well, still, I'd rather make it a full podcast for that.
Okay.
There's a lot I want to say about Mass Effect.
Yeah, I know, how terrible Andromeda is.
love.
Speaking of that, you know, GameStop, my GameStop had Mass Effect and Andromeda marked down to $7.
Jesus, are you serious?
I'm serious, dead serious, and they had it marked down to $7.
I don't know why, like, people hate on Andromeda so much, and I can see why. I definitely see it. I had my problems with it too, but it's a decent game. Like, if this game came out before Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3,
compared to what the knowledge and everything I know, I still think it's better than Fallout 76, and I haven't played that, but what I've been observing and everything, it seems like Andromeda is way better than 76.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, well, it's 2 different really games in a way.
Yeah, I know, but it's, I'm thinking about gameplay and story.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying that if this game came out before Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, people would lose their shit for this game. Like, this game would be amazing, you know, so...
They would have, because they wouldn't have the experience of the other games and what to expect. It would have been a new experience.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You know, this was what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a whole new experience and everything like that. And people didn't give it a chance because it didn't have Liara in it, didn't have Shepard, it didn't have the people that we're all used to and love. You know, so, and, you know, people were just too harsh on it, I think. You know, so I just think they were. I mean, I understand. I know that there's problems in the game. I do know that, but I'm just saying, I just think people were too harsh with it. So that's all I'm really saying.
Yeah, so you know, as far as the year goes, so far I don't know what I'm looking forward to. I'm still worried about other things and everything right now, and I'm kind of just waiting to see what gets announced and everything else. And I know I definitely am looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Nintendo Switch.
Wait, that's coming out still?
Yeah, you mean still? That's coming. That's coming out.
I thought that was I thought that was like not coming out now or something like that. Or
Oh no, that's coming out.
Oh, okay, well that's good.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, you know. Because I didn't get to play Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. I was wanting
really?
to. Yeah, I was wanting to. But now I actually have a chance. I really do want to play on the GameCube, but I'm going to actually just go ahead and get it on the 3DS
for the Switch.
They remastered it for 3DS. If you want to call it a remaster,
really?
it's actually dumbed down a little bit. And kind of lesser graphics, but you know, it's still what it is. What it is, and but I'm gonna eventually get it for the GameCube. But for right now, though, I am gonna get it on the 3DS, and then there's also a second Luigi's Mansion game for the 3DS that I'm gonna get.
Yeah, definitely played the Luigi's Mansion, bro. That was one of my favorite games playing as a kid. So.
You know, and that's the thing. Everybody, yeah, I'm a huge Mario fan, but I don't forget about his brother. Luigi, like.
See, I'm glad you brought that up because, like I told you, like I said earlier in the podcast here, that it wasn't Mario and everything that got me into Nintendo. It was Zelda, but this was actually like the first like Mario / Luigi game that I actually really enjoyed. I mean, like I said, I like playing like the Mario games and everything, but I just never was like, damn, I can't wait to play more of that. It was Luigi's Mansion that made me want to do that, like the first one in that series world, that made me want to come back and play it. So, and you should definitely play the Luigi's Mansion if you get a chance.
Definitely. But what I like about Luigi's Mansion though is the 3D aspect of it. So that's gonna be fun to play in 3D because have you seen a 3DS and actually work, Anthony? Have you seen it in person?
Yes.
They are so cool how they work in 3D.
Well.
So I'm going to be playing Luigi's Mansion. Oh yeah.
You should definitely have a fun time.
Man, and play Mario Golf and everything, and all 3D and everything. Man, I'll see Peach's legs in 3D.
Chill.
And did you know that, Anthony? Did you know that the first princess that Mario did not save was not Princess Peach in Donkey Kong? Because that was the first game Mario was in. It was Donkey Kong.
Really?
And that was Mario. He was in the Donkey Kong game, and he was not. That was his first ever game. Really, it wasn't his game, but that was the first time you saw Mario. It was in Donkey Kong.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And he was not saving Princess Peach either.
Always having to save her.
There was actually a different princess. You look at her; it's doesn't have blonde hair. It was actually
Daisy.
Daisy,
no,
princess.
Daisy is Luigi's girl, right?
Oh, he was saving Daisy though.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
it
was.
Okay.
He was saving Princess Daisy.
Okay. Well, man, I haven't played a Donkey Kong game in forever.
Man, Donkey Kong. I was playing that. Me and Mindy and Josiah were playing that last night on the NES, and absolutely had a blast.
Well,
we were playing Donkey Kong Country on the SNES too. That was fun.
So Steven, do you excuse me there, guys. Do you have any plans to play more PlayStation games, or just nothing but Switch stuff throughout the year?
Let's see. Because guys, I actually have a whole big amount of accessories and stuff for my Nintendo Switch. Anthony, he hasn't got started on that yet. I told him first thing he needs to get is a tempered glass screen protector.
I mean, I know I do have some accessories for it already, so I do got some, but yeah, I don't have everything that I want. I want to get a, what was it, the Elite controller you were saying it was called, right?
Pro controller.
So like one of those Pro controllers. I did get me the screen protector, but it's not the Osley one you said. So.
But it's a tempered glass though.
Yes. Actually, I don't know. I have to read the box, but
make sure it's tempered glass, because that's the best type of screen protector. You don't just want to flap a paper, like clear paper. You don't want that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's good. I did give me some more the straps or whatever the hell they're called.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Joy-Con straps that attach to the Joy-Con.
Yeah, that. And so I've been getting some accessories. I just got my Switch like 3 or 4 days ago, so I'm still learning how to not learning how to do it, but learning the accessories that I need for it. And so, but yeah.
I'm actually gonna get me another Switch.
So why?
Well, I'm just thinking about, I have 2 Switches,
Well, for me, there's definitely a lot of Switch stuff on the horizon for me, but for other stuff, there's a lot of PlayStation games. I can't. I know I said it already, but I just can't explain to you like my hype for Kingdom Hearts 3. That Resident Evil 2 comes out this month too.
And I know Mindy's gonna want to
play.
play that. She's gonna play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, and then Days Gone comes out in a couple months. What was Mortal Kombat 11, of course. So there's a lot of games coming out here in the next couple months, and it's gonna. Oh, Anthem too. Anthem's coming out next month for BioWare. Oh man, I honestly think, Steven, if Anthem flops, I think BioWare might be in trouble.
Well, I hope EA gets in trouble because I hate EA.
Well, because with all the hits they've taken with Andromeda and everything, I just can't see them taking another hit like this. I mean, I've seen polls and everything everywhere where people are saying that they're mainly interested out of loyalty for BioWare for this game. They're not actually like interested in this. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this will I don't know how this will go, because people keep saying they want to see more, and I think they gave us everything they're going to show us. So I don't know. This game might tank, and if it does, I have a bad feeling this is going to be bad for BioWare. And if that's true, if the rumors are true anyway, that makes me really sad. So.
All right, well, everybody, I hate to say this, but we're out of time. We'll see you next week. Will BioWare go under? Find out soon.
Yeah, find out next month, pretty much. February, that's when you get your answer.
But we'll be back next week. We probably not at the same time. We'll try to be back this weekend, actually. But if not, we'll see you next week. And is there any closing remarks you'd like to add, Anthony?
Yeah, this was just, a New Year type little podcast we wanted to do just to start off the New Year. So
yeah,
we'll get to our regular thing again. Actually be more professional and have everything that we have.
Well, I don't know, Anthony. I mean, this seemed like it went good. Just kind of just riff off each other. Find out what's going on. Not actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it went good. But I'm just saying, like, we were just out of sync a little bit. But that's because we were just going with it. We weren't actually, prepared for this.
Oh, so, I wasn't prepared, but I think I did good. I don't know about you, Anthony. I think you terrible. I'm just kidding. I think we both did really good, Anthony. I think honestly we may keep this format, guys. We don't know. We'll have to listen back to our podcast and think. Maybe take some notes and everything. But listen, I hope you guys really enjoyed our return of the Outer Rim podcast, now named Los Gaming Hermanos.
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of gaming here, so.
And if you want, we'll include more life. We'll include more life things.
Yeah, and that too. We can put some more live stuff, and if you guys enjoy this too, just let us know. What if you want to see me, Steve? I know, because you're seeing us playing 2 different games. So if you want to see us play something, you can do that too. So.
And I'll leave, as soon as I get a chance, I'll add Anthony's link into the description. So if you want, you can go see what game he's playing and watch and listen to his podcast and see what kind of content he's got.
Same. I'll do the same for you. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast, and I hope you guys have a really good new year, and hope you guys take it easy and keep on gaming. That's all I really got to say.
And we're gonna have to figure out a new tagline too. Actually, that's a good one, Anthony. Keep on gaming. I like that.
I like it.
That was just
just said it. I really knew
it. That was keep on gaming. Like you say, keep on gaming, and I'll say don't die. I don't know. No, you just say keep on gaming. Yeah, we just both say, just keep on gaming. Whichever one ends the podcast.
You guys, we got to work on our stuff. We're not ready for this at all.
Remember, it's a new year. You're allowed to be sloppy, because everything's getting started. It's brand new, so But yeah, but I did have a blast. Hopefully, listen back and everything. The podcast sounded okay to you guys.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it should sound a lot better, at least for me anyway. Like, oh yeah, Steven, you sound a whole lot better. You don't sound like you're in a cathedral.
I think my volume on some stuff was probably a little too loud, so there's some things I gotta fix next time. So
we'll listen back to it and we'll decide then. But yeah, guys, I know that we've said goodbye numerous times already, but I really do hope you guys have a great new year. I go back to work tomorrow. Anthony gets to go back to gaming tomorrow, and I'm going to actually get off here and go spend some time with my family and play some Nintendo Switch and have some fun. And hope you guys have a great, awesome new year, and we'll see you next week.
Get Kingdom Hearts 3, damn it.